Now, South Africans are a people who come together and unite at moments of great crisis. Those were the words of President Cyril Ramaphosa when he addressed the nation last night. He extended the lockdown to the end of April, saying it was needed to safeguard the health of all citizens. As part of the three-part strategy, the president announced a comprehensive package of economic support measures to assist business and individuals affected by the pandemic. For business reaction and to talk about what this recovery plan might look like, we're joined on the line by Mr. Sipho Pityana. He's the president of Business Unity South Africa. A very good morning to you, Mr. Pityana. Thank you so much for making the time.
Yes, good morning to you and your viewers.
President Cyril Ramaphosa praised South Africans for responding with remarkable patience and courage. Does business feel the same?
Absolutely. We're very pleased that that the president has shown such remarkable leadership together with his cabinet colleagues. We've been in constant interaction about what the challenge means and what we have to do together under the leadership of government to make sure that we contain the spread of the virus and get to support the health initiatives, which is the health response to begin with, and make sure that there is strong collaboration between private and public sector to line up our resources to ensure that we effectively stem the spread and flatten the curve. So we hope that those efforts are working, but we're under no illusion that it's early days to make a conclusive decision, but also to reflect and think about the social and economic impact of the necessary measures that have been taken.
Business Unity South Africa has posted that you are also going to be donating 33% of your directors' fees to the Solidarity Fund. What is Business Unity South Africa's own assessment of the progression of the COVID-19 in South Africa and the impacts of the lockdown so far?
Well, in the first instance, the impact is going to be quite dire for the poor and marginalized. It is a privilege for many of us to be able to be in positions of earning and having secure lives. And of course, this is a moment which calls upon us, all of us, to be in solidarity with each other and stand together. So the gesture is to join the remarkable and inspiring leadership of not only the president but also his cabinet colleagues in taking a pay cut for a period of the next 3 months. So the statement is to suggest that I would do the same, and I can tell you that my director colleagues on a number of boards I serve on have already indicated their intention to join. And others have already taken the step at executive leadership of organizations. We all have to share the pain that comes with this to make sure that we stand together as South Africans. So that's the statement that we're making to all businesses, to business leaders, and everybody, to make sure that this is a moment to demonstrate our common cause as South Africans.
So the president also said he'll use the next few days to just embark on risk-adjusted measures to enable a phased recovery of the economy. What is business already working on in terms of plans to revive the country's economy after the lockdown?
Well, remember that we have established an all-embracing initiative called Business for South Africa, which brings together companies directly to throw in their lot without going through their organizational representation, to look at how we can respond to this. And through that, we've done detailed modeling of looking at the impact of the measures taken on the economy in the short, medium, and to long term. There is no doubt that a combination of lockdown, sovereign rating downgrade by both Fitch and Moody's is going to have a devastating impact on this. So the measures that the president was talking to, a lot of those have been discussed with us in business. A lot of those have been discussed with us with business, labor, and various civil society organizations. The process has been quite consultative, so we have a sense of what we're in for. The challenges ahead are quite tough. We would wish that we were in a different place, but we are where we are, and we need to just work together now to navigate our way out. So there will be, he's speaking to some of the suggestions that we have put on the table and are engaging on those options, because there are certain sectors of the economy that are going to come back last, and there are others that could be catalysts in fast-tracking our return to normality when the lockdown is lifted.
Let's thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Sipho Pityana. Let's take a break. You're watching The Agenda.